Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're on season 3 episode 15 of Fringe. But they're still not talking about this baby. It's stressing me out because the last episode, the writers are trolls. I've been waiting for Olivia for how long now? We get Olivia whilst knowing this huge secret that the characters do not know. Us as audience members know something huge. And I wanted to be happy in that moment. I mean, a bit of me still was because that moment was real for them. At the same time, I'm just dreading them finding out. It's inevitable that it's gonna turn their worlds upside down. Without further ado, let's roll that intro and see what episode 15 has to offer. Here we go. Like every house had one of those rugs.
Peter? Darling, it's lunch.
We get to see what happened on her side of things.
Peter!
When was this? No. This is so dark.
No! Peter, no, please! No! Please!
I can't. I actually can't. Because obviously the memories at this point are very fresh and real for him, so he's going to want to go back to his own world. You're not going to get there that way, though. I do like that they do this.
Okay, children, let's begin. That's it.
We get to see Olive, Nick.
If we go somewhere, just put him on your feet. And he'll come with us, Nick.
Isn't Thursday early day this week? Ho! Well, I'm gonna go home. You can too.
Okay, guys, all right, get your backpacks.
Oh, she wanted to go. She wanted to travel?
The red lantern isn't supposed to be green.
You were very sick for a very long time. It must have confused you, mixed up your memories, son.
Oh, this is so messed up.
She is not my mother! You are not my father! Get off of me!
I feel like the blur is just too much. I don't need it to be this prominent.
I think the children are the key. The children should be able to cross over. When they do, they can take Peter safely home with them.
So he planned to do it really early on.
Just give me a little more time, please.
But he just kept asking for more time.
Damn it, Olivia. When I...
Oh no, I don't want to see this. They mentioned this in season 1 and then I haven't heard anything since.
Get your butt back in!
Oh, that's why she wanted to travel. She wanted to get away from him. And she was successful.
Run from me!
Oh, thank God they cut that there. Didn't need to see it.
Peter,
Is she English or Irish? Or is she Irish? Speak English.
I told you the name of your hamster. I told you
You
where
got
we went.
something wrong.
Or should I say British?
Confused because you were so ill.
He makes you say that, doesn't he? Because he's the one who stole me.
I mean, he's a clever kid, isn't he?
I'm not crazy.
Let's just get out of the house today, baby, okay? Let's just get some air.
Oof, this actor's a good little actor, isn't he?
Ashley said that you told her that you fell.
Running in my house.
If someone is hurting
I said I fell, okay?
Tell me Walter puts this guy out. Please step up here, Walter.
Olive, why did you draw this? Did you see it in a book?
No, she crossed over. Oh, I just got chills seeing that. The white tulip.
A professor who was working here missed them. He imagined a tulip that would grow in this climate, and he invented it.
The professor?
I wouldn't make stupid flowers grow.
What would you do?
I'd go home.
Oh, this episode's gonna kill me, isn't it? I can feel my emotions are already so high. I don't fancy Dakara coming out today.
I suspect her crossing over was triggered by an extreme emotional response.
Hey. Hey. I want to show Peter where you worked.
They met really early on.
Aha, the beguiling.
My God, it was love at first sight, wasn't it?
I think young Olivia may have crossed over. We're nearly there.
What's going to delay?
Can I stop now?
Not yet, dear. You need to keep going. Longer, Olivia. You're really wet.
My God, the wires are stressing me out.
No, you'll have to start again. Come on.
It doesn't fit, Dr.
Try it.
Walter.
Just trying to get the emotions out of her. Please don't scare her, Walter.
Walter? Let me out! Please let me out!
Oh, I hate that he's... I get why he's doing it, but at the same time, it's like so cruel. I'm sorry, was that necessary? Was that amount of fear really necessary? I was appalled at just like the darkness.
Go.
Nick, would you please wait outside with the other children? Thank you. Dr. Bishop.
Just a minute, Ashley.
Ashley. Why do I have such a hard time remembering her name?
I stole their child. I'll figure it out and knock him after him. After us, I know.
He knows the war is a coming.
So you would sacrifice one for the other. This little girl, Olivia, for peace.
And she's not willing at all. So again, this is going to weigh heavy on her mind.
I was looking for Peter. He told me he's never had peanut M&Ms before.
He's out by the cubbies.
No, I just looked there.
Uh-oh. Gone to the white tulip field to find Olivia.
It's been 6 months since Peter Bishop disappeared, but authorities still have no idea.
6 months.
Should I give up on my son? The way the police seem to have.
I'm surprised Elizabeth is handling it well.
There has to be something we've overlooked. There has to be an explanation.
This is not a marriage anymore.
Or did they split this early on?
I pray that wherever he is, he's safe. That someone's taking good care of him. And that someday, by some miracle, I'll get to see him again.
She did. She did get to see him again.
I need to be here for him. We need to be here for him.
And she did. She did it all so well. I think the thing is as well for the parents of this world, like Peter's world, he was sick. They were losing him. They needed something quickly to save him. So where their minds are at right now is just, I want my son back. But also it's that, did he even survive? Like, did his illness get to him before we've even managed to find him?
Morning, Dr. Bishop.
Morning.
He looks more like a bloody rock star than secretary.
How'd you know I'd come here?
Because it's the only drawing that looked happy.
Oh, don't. These poor kids, man.
So, everyone's looking for you.
I messed up. Now he's gonna send me home.
She started so early on in her life blaming herself for things that are not even her doing.
Did you tell him about your stepdad hitting you?
Do you trust him?
You should tell him.
I mean, he didn't say yes, but also he wanted it to.
Look, they're back. Yeah.
Oh, this is breaking me. Because she's probably looking at that like, oh my God, he's got parents that love him. He's so lucky. And then him himself, he's thinking, my life could be worse. I could have a parent that hits me.
My stepfather did this. He hits me. That's when I crossed over to the other universe. They were in the sky in the other universe.
Please don't disappoint me, Walter.
Please.
Where did they get these kids from?
Olivia, what is it? What's wrong?
For the fear of going to tell him, put her through to the other side. What happened then? I would destroy you.
You go home and get some rest, huh? And we'll see if we can figure out a new way tomorrow.
And I want Olivia to remember these moments, you know?
I am your mother, of course I am.
She's ashamed of what she's just done. Oh my god, my heart, my heart. Now she's the one that turns to drink.
Hello?
Elizabeth, it's me. I know where our son is. I know where Peter was taken.
No way, that's how he finds out. That's wild. That is wild how things have come full circle like that. They've been connected like practically from the beginning. But there we go, another episode down, and I absolutely loved this one. It was really emotional, don't get me wrong. I think anything to do with Peter's story and him being taken from his original parents has always sort of hit me quite hard. And they always act the hell out of it as well. It's hard to not feel those feelings. It's hard to separate yourself. I can't help but imagine being in Elizabeth's shoes and what she must have felt like as a mother, like both Elizabeths. And you can tell from the small amount that we've seen of her that she's just such an incredible person. She has this warmth to her from the get-go, and such a strong mind to her as well. And she has a resilience to those emotions, and it just shows you can be the strongest person ever, but feeling those emotions are completely normal. And you can see how much she tries to stay positive all the time, always trying to look at the good in a lot of things. And sometimes it just gets too much. It gets too much. And when our Elizabeth made the decision to lie to Peter, you could see the disgust within herself. She was so shocked that that's the decision that she made. I think it probably felt like a bit of an out of body moment for her, because she's trying to make Peter's life easier rather than the selfish reasons, which I'm sure you can look at it as she was being selfish in some regard. But to me, I like to look at it as she's seen this boy who she obviously cares so much for, and she'd want more than anything for it to be her Peter, as well as he wants her to be his mother. When he's asked her, like, I'm not going back, am I? And she's thought about it, thought about the position that it would put Olivia in as well. Not wanting to go down that path, wanting to find another avenue, but realizing how difficult that would be as well. So rather than make Peter's life even more traumatic by saying, no, I'm not your mum, you don't belong here, we're going to do what we can, but there's a chance you're going to stay here. Again, a lot of emotions, a lot of pain, suffering, anguish. And she's just thought, if I lie, which is going to be extremely difficult, but if I do lie for him, he can at least relax and enjoy these young moments, these young years in his life. And if we do get to send him back, then he has that comfort of, I wasn't crazy. I knew it. Like I'm back where I belong. Because she knows there's a very slim chance that that happens, why not just give the boy some comfort? Because it's not like she's going to mistreat him in any way. She loves him. She obviously wants the best for him. So she's sort of took one for the team and lied, as difficult as that was for her. Obviously, we know further down the line that it gets too much. So something else happens and it just gets too big of a lie to keep, and she takes her own life. And I'll get emotional thinking about it. I think as a mother, she just wants to look after these innocent lives. The one that she loves has gone. Not only is she dealing with the loss of a son, which I couldn't even bear to imagine the feeling of that, she has to take care of those around her as well. Like, she has that motherly instinct. She has that care there. I really like the character of Elizabeth, and even old Elizabeth as well. She's looking at Walter and knowing that there's better ways he could be handling this situation, trying to stay strong for him whilst going through this pain herself. like, that's an incredible person right there. I'm not saying I blame Walton at all, because again, like, everyone deals with grief so differently, and he's taken more of the responsibility for Peter no longer being there because the Secretary of Defense, and he was trying to cure his son and failing, well, what he thought was failing. Obviously, he turned around and missed the cure. But as a parent, he's just like, I failed my son. I failed as a father, like, and being so overwhelmed that he's just turned to drink to sort of ease any emotion and feeling that he has. Obviously, we know as sober people that that's not going to improve anything. But as someone that is already on the brink and already so low, just to feel that numbness for a while, like that's what he'll be seeking out by going to drink. Obviously, he turns things around because he works his way up and becomes an extremely powerful person. But it's nice, nice is probably the wrong word, but it's interesting to see the journey a little more now, because we've jumped quite a bit. So we've seen Walton and the position that he's at when our Olivia goes into their world and the things that he does there. But this bit in between is allowing me to see Walton as more of a human. He's more complex, he's more layered, he's more in tune with that grief, that sadness, that emotion. So I don't know, it's just the pieces coming together really, that these moments are what turned him into the Walton of present. Also, seeing our Walter, for instance, helping Olivia out, he wants more than anything to help his son. Peter always comes first for Walter, and he knows that if he can trigger fear within Olivia, there's a chance he can help Peter return to his biological parents. He can avoid a potential war. He can know that he has done the right thing. He has cured Peter, sent him home, and their lives can continue. But it's so much more. It's not as simple as just sending him home. There we go, all done. He's fixed. We're fixed. Enjoy your lives, guys. It's, well, then I would have to do something really morally wrong to a child to then help another child, to then help some parents, to then help ourselves. And it's like, where do you allow your moral code to stay firm? Like, where is the line? Where is it? And what am I willing to live with myself by doing these things? And we know that Olivia didn't know Walter when they first met. She didn't have those memories that Nick had, which hopefully we get to see that journey as well with Nick. It's nice to see him again in this one, and the relationship that Olivia and Nick had. But obviously for us, we just skipped a bunch of years and then come to the realization that Nick remembered everything, and it's just been so traumatic for him all of these years, all through growing up. It's just been an absolute nightmare. Whereas with Olivia, she had like this ignorant bliss of the struggles that she had prior. She did, however, remember her stepdad. Walter confronting her stepdad, I was like, thank the sweet Lord, because if Walter would have chose to ignore that, to, I don't know, hope for a trigger for Peter to go back home, etc. I just couldn't, I couldn't deal with that. I mean, him shocking her to the point of covering her best friend in blood, turning the lights off, and then that, oh my, it's so wrong. It's so wrong. I was feeling so sorry for Olivia when she was just scared of the dark, and then they do that, and just, Walter, please. But again, luckily, he's realized that it's not one of his proudest moments, and to continue doing that, he's literally torturing children. the show has done it in such a good way where there isn't a particularly bad guy, because even like Walter introduced as the villain, the show has explored it enough now where we understand from both sides. It's like the Switzerland thing, you know, they've explored both worlds and their journeys so beautifully and so perfectly that as an audience we can resonate with both, we can understand both, we can disagree with both, and that's okay. Because obviously I love Walter. Like, I always say how much I love him and how even from the first episode I've just wanted to protect him. And I've found out things that I've been really disappointed in Walter for doing those things. But again, they've covered it so well that I can understand those decision processes that he's gone through. I can, again, not have to agree with them, but just accept them. And I think that's just really important. And it's a hard thing to do. So I just want to give props to the writers for nailing that, really. I would like to see more of the children's stories, like a few more of these flashbacks I think would be needed. They would help flesh out a lot. For instance, I had no idea that Peter and Olivia had met so young, and they clearly don't. To me, I feel like that makes the relationship of Peter and Olivia so much more substantial than it already was, which was big in my opinion. Like, I love them together and I love the dynamic that they share. But then to know the history of how they got to this point, again, it just really fleshes things out. So Olivia meeting Peter in the field of white tulips, to then have fear of admitting something to Walter, flashing her through to the other world, talking to Walter to allow him to know, hey, I know where your son is, without knowingly doing it. I don't know, it's so good. It's so just well thought out. And yeah, can't speak highly enough of it. I mean, following this episode as well now, I'm wondering if we'll get a sort of present day alternate scene where he maybe has the image that Olivia drew in a frame or in a book that he will look back at and be like, this is the moment where it all changed. Maybe he will introduce that drawing to Olivia to say, oh, Olivia drew me this, and it puts things into perspective for Olivia as well, like how many years this has been going on for, and the life that she was living in our world as Olivia being full Olivia. So she was pretending to be that person that as a child drew this particular picture that introduced the father of her baby to another version of herself. Like, it's how complex is that? Like, it blows my mind. But I love the fact that scientifically, like, if this was a thing and all of these things were able to be recreated in some way, they've thought it out so much that it's believable. Like, you could buy it. I will be watching the next episode after this one, and I'm hoping that we get to see our Olivia and obviously Peter following them being together, because the last we saw, they finally hooked up officially. Like, it's not for Olivia, it's not like, it's legit. So I want to see, I just want to see some happiness, guys. You know, I want to see some real moments between the two of them. I'd love them to just maybe have some quality time. It's not going to happen. It's literally not going to happen because the work's going to get involved. Or maybe it's when they find out about baby. We can't have happiness in this show, I don't think. I can wish for it, and I would like some happiness, please and thank you. And I don't really want them to find out about the baby just yet, because selfishly, I want the characters to just have some enjoyment, a win, and quiet time before the chaos. Because if they find out in the next episode, straight after being together, it's going to dampen a very special moment for them. And I just don't wish that upon them, which probably means it's going to happen. Because I have no luck when it comes to ships, guys. I just don't. I would also like to see both worlds in the present day run alongside each other. I want to see more of that, because I can tell when it's a different world now. I mean, even them flashing like a blimp, or just Olivia's hair, like or Charlie with the scar. Like I know when it's that world, and I know when it's our world. So I feel as though I want to see them both running alongside each other now, rather than this is one story and this is another story. They sort of hinted at it in the last episode, where the couple, the elderly couple, was dealing with grief. We saw like both worlds in the same episode. I would like a bit of that. Again, whether we get it or not, I don't know. But I would like it. Brilliant episode, guys. So satisfying to get even more puzzle pieces to the overall idea of the show, you know? Feels good. Feels like they're building to something big. And I'm excited for it. I really am. So thank you all for watching my reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like so it lets me know that you did. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind, but as always, there's no pressure here. I'd just love to have you help this deck pack grow into something special, even more special, because you guys are pretty great, let's be honest. While we're on about the deck pack, I want to give a special shout out to my members and another to my sponsors in the marketing tier, keeping the content alive. Thank you so freaking much for all that you do. And yeah, hope to see you all again soon for another video. Bye for now. Speaking of you lovely guys, let's take a comment from one of you, and today I have chosen Katie. Katie says, what woman puts her shoes on before her top? I'm glad you noticed that. The scene has always bothered me. I checked and the episode was directed by a man. Typical. That explains it a lot. It does indeed. I think it was an excuse to show poor Olivia in her bra for a longer amount of time. I mean, yeah, I felt as though that was pretty obvious. And I think that's why it stuck out like a sore thumb to me. Also, why is she putting her shoes on in the bedroom? She should stay next to the front door. I agree. I totally agree. Yorkshire tea's okay, but I prefer Twinings. That's where we disagree, Katie. I'm afraid. It's Yorkshire tea or nothing for me. But some of the best tea I've ever had is Betty's of Harrogate. I've never had that. Totally agree with you about Earl Grey. It's like drinking proper flowers. Yeah, it's just not the one. I love how you mentioned pregnancy early in the episode when the scientist was conducting his experiment. And then later on, you predicted Frank would find something for Olivia. Had captive Peters. He sure did. Yeah, a baby? I wasn't one of them. I thought it was just going to be like a picture or like a book. I don't know, like anything from Peter that has some sort of sentiment to it. And then Frank was going to find it and just lose his shit. No, they went bigger. They definitely went bigger. It was the baby room. Definitely Prego Ego. The only difference between the universes in this episode, and this is the 13 guys, were the fact that sheep died out 10 years ago. Yep. And there's a Zeppelin airline called Gotham Air. Yeah, those were the differences in that episode. And again, it's always nice to see those differences as well. And I just like how they play those differences and show how such a small difference could affect a world. And yeah, I think it's really clever. I love how they do that. Thank you, Katie, for watching and for leaving your comment. I appreciate it so much. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, then don't forget to leave them in the comment section below and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.